Honestly, I know that feeling so well. Like, it's, like, I hadn't been to the gym in over a goddamn year. It was, like, the most I did for myself working out-wise was, like, I would go on walks back in October. Other than that, honestly, that sounds kind of nice. What am I doing? Wrong category. I mean, like, early high school me was only on that thing. That's awesome. That's like the one thing I've learned from like just like different like athletes and stuff like that is like they're usually like pretty like welcoming and helpful when it comes to like somebody who doesn't normally like do anything athletic. Oh god. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, and that's where it's like I'm in no means like strong, but that's where it's like I definitely have like just like some natural strength, but I'd like to build that up to like, you know, actual strength, I guess. Or that's not the right word for it, but I'm annoyed that I got that first try. Whatever.
Hey,
Yo.
we just chilling.
Doing a bit of chilling, doing a bit of low eco.
I am doing an LTS.
Nice. Probably gonna go better than me.
You say that, I just lost 10 seconds.
Meanwhile, I just golded Geyser because I finally got the door skip first try.
Nice.
Headphones up. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out,
I was just talking about how nice it is, like, being back to the gym and actually kind of working out a bit.
Oh, fuck me, I tripped. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, this is gonna be an extra bad fire cannon split. I need to get out and bike more.
God, I wish I still had a bike that I could ride.
Just get a cheap one on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or something.
I could probably do that. That's where it's like the problem with like the like only two bikes I've really owned throughout my life was I let my brother use them both times and he got them stolen.
The moral of the story is, don't let your brother touch your bike.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, one bike, it's understandable. We were kids at the time, so it was just like, you know, like, he just left it out front, like, next to, like, another bike. And it was like, mine was just the one that got stolen, pretty much. Which was just kind of like, that sucks.
That's a bad RNG.
Yeah. And then, the other time was more recent, like, within the last, like, 2-3 years. Where, like, he rode it up to, like, this convenience store that's, like, nearby us. And he just didn't bring a lock or anything, and it got stolen outside of it.
Oh, well that's just like...
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What would you really expect?
And it's just like... You are aware that we don't live in, like, the best area, and, like, going up to that convenience store is an even worse area. Like,
damn,
it's not like a space that, like, you know, someone would get shot necessarily, but...
Oh, damn.
You know, it's still, like, a place where it's like, you know, shit would happen.
It's not a friendly area.
Yeah. I mean, hell, like, literally, like, less than half a mile from our house, like, we got robbed at gunpoint.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That was traumatic.
Yeah, I can't say that's happened to me.
Yeah, I don't really wish it upon anyone. It, I mean, looking down the barrel of a gun kind of changes a person a little bit, not gonna lie.
That's your flight or flight syndrome.
Yo, what's up, scum? Keep me listening to for a second. I gotta change my gold here, because my gold there is technically a false gold now. I gotta change the way I do that.
Imagine there being alternate strats for Low Eco.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it's doing the first mirror pretty much where, what was it? The, like, gold that I have on there, it was like breaking the mirror and then instantly jumping down to the water and getting the sail down there and dying to the shark. But then I decided to change it to where I'll wait for the first mirror for that, like, whatever little bit of time, just because it's faster than going all the way back into that direction just to turn back around.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, it would be faster if I did the door strat in FJ, but I don't do that because that shit's hard.
Isn't that why we don't do strats? It's because they're hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't do the extended and snowy at the yellow window cell. It's hard.
That one I've had an easier time with lately.
Man, I hate this category.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies.
It's supposed to save a shit ton of time,
If you
and now
miss
I'm not.
20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels.
Yeah, I don't know
danger.
why exactly I decided to do the cutscene skip with collecting the orbs. I think it was just so I can get those extra bit of orbs. It doesn't hurt having extra orbs. And it's not like I'm wasting time since the cutscene's going. Which I could probably collect more orbs during that.
Collecting orbs is bad. Zed having family night right now.
Bro, I'm here right now.
He's trying to race Zed and no lube and get our match underway. And Zed's like, no.
Next week, for sure, though. Yeah, next week it'll be done.
Cool, it means I don't have to play Jack 3 today.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of glad I got knocked out of the tournament as fast as I did.
I'm kind of sad that Jack 3 was before Jack 2. Like, Jack 3 looks less intimidating, but it's also just so much bullshit. And now, like, people won't do Jack 2 because they think it'll be like Jack 3.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a Jack 2 tournament, but it's just kind of like, what category would it be then?
Honestly, not gonna lie, 94 orbs is actually a strong contender for that.
Yeah, I can see that. It doesn't seem like
Is
that
this
long of a
the-
category too.
No, it's not. It's under 30 minutes. And there's like a little bit of RNG, but for the most part it's like pretty RNG free as well, which is cool for a race category.
That's fair.
I don't hate that fly, what am I doing? An LPC.
Lava walk in it, bro.
Yeah. If this run is shit, I'll lava walk.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like it sucks when you're forced to do lava walk, but it's kind of nice to like just save dead runs.
Yeah.
Like, not that you like deserve it or played well, but like sometimes games just cut you a break.
The game's just like, I'm sorry. Here, try again. Have a second chance.
I'm sorry, little one. Lava walk is smelly. Lava walk is smelly.
Oh my god, my menuing sucks.
Alright.
Oh my god, I think I'll piggyback run over.
If I can have a decent Misty, that'd be nice.
Fuck me.
I really ought
I
to
like
learn.
got up and I like fell immediately off the ledge.
I should really try to learn the fast backup for like if you fail to boost your Misty.
Oh yeah.
That backup is pain.
It's not worth it, right? Like even like really top runners don't go for it.
I've never seen anybody go for it.
I have seen someone go for it, but I forget who.
I feel like I've seen somebody do it, and I can't think of who did it.
Who posted the original video? Is it Bobby?
I think it was Bobby.
I mean, you know, if you have to guess, it's probably Bobby.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a safe guess. Another thing, it's so sad that freaking you can't spin jump up like cliffs and stuff in Jack 1.
Yeah. No worries,
Because
Morphin.
in Jack 3 you can just like climb any slippery surface.
Sorry about the headache, that sucks.
Sorry, I gave you a headache.
Yeah. Hang on. Doesn't Nuka Glitch prevent you from picking up Eco as well?
Yes.
I wonder if that could be a good low eco strat. Or I guess it would probably be more of like a low eco max percent strat.
Low eco max percent.
Hey, I saw 6 like kind of working on it once, and it was just kind of like, Christ, there's a lot that goes into that.
No thanks, not doing it.
And the biggest thing I saw him working on was trying to get the orb crates in the bunny room in Citadel, which just pretty much involved falling from the top, ledge grab after ledge grab after ledge grab, and then a bunch of 3-frame jumps, and I think he got one of them, and I was just like, Christ.
Yeah, fuck no. Yo, Morphine, thanks for the GL. Wait, good luck to me too? Who did I wish luck? Nobody. Nobody deserves the luck. I'm on the same exact pace as last round.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. Tired of
Luckin'.
like me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boys, you earned a power cell. So, you contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope.
Thanks, Rhoda. Now Morphine's got to take the good luck back from me.
It's a sizable contribution.
You can only have one luck at a time.
What am I supposed to do now?
Represents my gratitude.
Barter it.
I'll give you my luck for your luck.
Yep. That's not a fair deal. My luck is shittier than the low eco luck.
Alright, now if I could just do Sentinel without having to load or die, that would be perfect.
Alright,
Or,
shitty
you know,
fish.
if I have to do it, just like make me do it early on. Don't make me do it after I've started doing blockers. Never noticed how fucking pointy the mare's teeth were. I don't think I've noticed that either, and now I kind of want to go back and look.
The mayor's pointy teeth. Of all features on that man, his teeth is what stands out.
Should be good, right? There we go.
Change the layout. Looks a lot better. Or it's just something different.
Teeth form a V.
Tired of the old background.
This just in, Mare is a vampire.
All my split names still have piss in them.
I feel like I'm playing pretty decently right now.
The one place I told you not to go, Pisty Island.
Like, it's the island.
I had to find a way to work in the word piss to every split. Right now I'm in Forbidden Piss.
Oh, you could have made it for Piston Jungle.
But then it's Piston.
Ah, you're right.
We're not engineers here.
God, doing the blocker roll jumps sucks. Actually, I think there we go. That was easier on that side. Murphy is asking if the first one is Piss Geyser.
No, it's just piss.
Alright.
If I couldn't think of anything, I just put piss. I think I have like, yeah, I have like 3 splits in a row. I just say piss in them.
Please tell me Spider Cave is still.
Yeah, that's always the same.
I just love like the whole like meme of just like Rhoda splits be like spider piss.
Yep. Cool, quick fight. Alright, this will probably go if I think that well.
Morphine was suggesting piss rock and Murphy said those are kidney stones.
Yeah, I already have those.
I have never had a kidney stone, and I hope to never have one.
Oh, you meant kidney stones. I thought you meant just kidneys in general. I was like, yeah, I have those.
No, I don't have any kidneys, man. Kidneys got stolen.
I forgot them when I was born. Yo, Steve, thanks for the GL.
Got my kidneys stolen. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Oh, really? Oh my. What the fucking piss, man. Awesome. That sucked.
Well,
That was gonna gold, and then now it's not.
other than taking a little long on the blockers, this Sentinel is going really well.
Jesus, my menuing is terrible today. And all the piss words are subscript font.
Are they really?
Yep. It just looked like
Good job. Now meet
my
me
end
down
fish
here by
split is
the
you did it, but I changed it to ya pissed.
my. I hope
But the piss is lowercase and everything else is caps.
your power though for your valor.
As it should be.
Pasty Island.
God, that's so strange.
No, 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 no,
Fucking,
Look,
y'all head into the piss basin
it's
soon.
the George Mama.
Isn't that what you just called toilet?
Gotcha, Mom.
The piss basin?
Oh, now
The piss basin. No, that's the communal pissing
I'll
ground.
take this little kid back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
I want to get a new keyboard.
I haven't had a new keyboard in years.
Mine was just like a cheap one I got off of Amazon. Which is like, it's not
Oh, yeah.
bad.
$20 max for a cheap one.
Woo! That was a good not Misty, Sentinel.
You got too much piss on your mind.
Yeah.
That was a good pisty.
Hiss on the brain.
Oh, my muse! You saved her! Oh, you really
There's no
are the
reason that
best.
should have worked.
Take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
Brain piss. Yeah, that's right. Smooth piss. Damn, bro. That piss was smooth.
As opposed to bumpy.
Ah, well
Yes.
done, my boy. You actually got those 3 bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell.
Dude, that piss was smooth as butter.
Oh god.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not piss.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat
As
shield.
opposed to
Now be
chunky
careful.
piss.
The shield will only
God.
protect the zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees. So try to keep it cool.
This is getting more and more
Open
cursed.
lava will definitely
Isn't
heat you
chunky
up
piss a
fast.
kidney stone?
Hit 500 degrees and it's over. Over! Like
I think we've cut full circle.
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly.
Ugh, buttery
Oh, and when
piss.
you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate
Oh,
in
man.
Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Alright, now if I could just not die in Fire Canyon. You know, you would think it'd be an easy task.
Damn it.
But like the one hard part of Fire Canyon for low eco is literally like the one orb crate and scout fly that have 2 wooden boxes by it.
Yeah.
And it's like you're going slow, so it's like you're spending more time heating up.
Shit. This is already gonna be bad.
I'm gonna die.
Sub 14 move though.
You know, I died early on, so it should be fine.
Have you seen chunky water before? What is that? I don't want to.
Not necessarily chunky water, but I've heard of thick water that they use for people who have trouble swallowing. That they don't like choke on the water. Which, God, I can't remember what exactly is used for making thick water. I think it's mostly like xanthan gum. I think that's what thickens it up.
No idea. I've never heard of it.
Oh. So I've been dying there. I think I normally just grab the orb crate just so I have a good orb count.
What he said, thick water? Yeah, I haven't seen it before.
I know that there was a slight thick water shortage starting just because like people were finding out about thick water and wanted to drink it. And so they kept buying it up, and then the people who needed it couldn't get it.
It's the equivalent of just everybody buying up insulin for no reason.
Bruh, yo piss curdled. What? What? That did psychic damage to me. Reading that message dealt psychic damage.
Take 1 die of mental damage.
The same pissy wavelength. I'm thinking more chunky milk. Yeah, like almost soupy. Damn, your boy pissed thick.
How does your friend know everything? I don't know. TJ is just smart.
Bro, there's a lot of things that I just hear about.
We ask you for help. Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have
That's
scared the moles.
reading this girl deals psychic damage.
If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Man, Morphine, if you don't take some goddamn painkillers right now. Your name is Morphine.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment.
What the fuck?
Fair enough?
I should have the orbs, right?
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a
Exactly,
power
that's
cell
what I'm
for
saying,
you.
Murphy. The irony.
Thick water chugging contest. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, no, I ain't about that. Also, if anything, the only reason I know so much about thick water was A, because of Unus Annus, and then B, because like people, like somebody made a video about it on TikTok, like, hey, people need to stop buying up the thick water, please.
Y'all are dummies.
That, and also like anything that has like a rough like medical background to it, I'm already gonna have an idea because my mom's a nurse.
Yeah.
So it's like thick water I already knew about prior to Unus Annus. Spire Canyon Fiery Piston. I would hope.
No, Zed, you're wrong. that.
Oh, I hate this already. Bro,
Piss. You.
any thick pissers?
God damn it.
Get myself a can of Campbell's chunky piss.
Dude, my menu is so bad lately.
Bro, I cannot do moles. Should I just replace moles with ambush? Oh.
I do not know. Moles are not that bad anymore. Well, ambush is just easy.
Oh, sorry, I was more joking because like you can technically do ambush in low eco. It's just a pain in the ass. Right? So I think you can get into ambush with flat and then.
Oh, I forgot you're doing low eco. Never mind.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that's like.
And that's where honestly, like, it's not too bad to run. Like, there's parts of it that sucks, but overall, it's like it's fun just because it's a challenge.
Yeah, Zed, I saw that. He was running it.
Right here in the women's chat, that's fair.
Wait,
I thought it was
I
gonna
would
get
just
more.
DM TJ. EpiPens don't administer health adrenaline. The EpiPen moves. Yeah, I knew that. Because otherwise, you'd fucking die.
Man, EpiPens and insulin should not cost as much as they do.
Yeah, they're fucking profane, man. Stop cussing.
Exactly.
I should look at a all open orbs Jack 2 run, because I always wondered why that wasn't a category.
Oh, so it's not technically all open orbs.
Or 94 orbs.
Yeah, it's all open orbs but one.
Is it the one you can't get or something?
Because it starts up pretty much like the end of the game. The only one you can't get is the one that's in sewers, where you get it after draining the sewers.
Oh yeah.
Because that one soft locks after that.
Oh, it's because of the statue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit sucks here in the US Orange.
Do EpiPens
What you
kiss
need.
their mothers with that mouth?
What kind of curse shit is this?
Yeah, like, we could do all of and include that orb, but the route would become so much lamer that we just don't. Nobody would. Like, the cool thing is,
Weird percentage orbs.
yeah, just call it 94 orbs and it's clear enough. And if anyone has any like real problems with that, we kind of just say that like the one out of bounds orb we get underport like replaces the sewers one.
Oh,
Like,
I forgot that existed.
Yeah, that's in the route.
I appreciate that it's in the route.
I mean, I think it should be in the route either way. But yeah.
Yeah.
But Riley rerouted quite a bit of that run, and it was quite a bit faster now. So now it's probably more like a 25-minute category or something. I would have never thought it would be like faster to drive all the way to Forest after Underport than all the way back, but apparently it is.
Fuck is my doorbell ringing? What the fuck is that?
Ding dong. Oh, come on.
This is just another time that I hate the room that I stream in. just gonna like hope and assume that that's like my brother ordering food. And like not somebody just like showing up out of the blue to visit.
Hey yo, TJ. I'm dropping by.
Rhoda at the house. I can't exactly pause where I am because I'm in a run. And I'm on a decent pace too.
Wait, doesn't Live Split have like a pause hotkey, dude? Can't you just like pause the game in your timer?
Technically, but I don't think the run's technically valid at that point. Fucking goddamn it, I don't have the ability to do anything at the moment, and I can like they're like also like slightly knocking, so it's like fucking who's there?
Yeah.
It might just be somebody we know, and that's what irritates me more.
Dude, freaking Prompt got like a really good Jack 2 run, like one that he can't beat, and like in the middle of it he just pauses his timer, goes to the restroom and like unpauses. And like he just like thought it counted.
Oh my god.
It's like, no, that's not how it works, bro. You can't just like freaking pause your timer and then take a nap and do 10 minutes of the run and then repeat for a week, you know? At that point, people would be try hard enough to get like 2 PS2s. Like, have one at the same spot in the run, you know, and like freaking grind it and then pause and then grind it. I would definitely do that for, if that was allowed for FCS, like...
Yeah, just like have a run in the middle of SDS.
Well, no, I'd have it like set up at ramp, you know? Like, so that way if I get to ramp on the official valid run file, I just pause the timer in the run. And just like do ramp 30 times and then unpause. That would make ramp not that bad.
I gotta stop getting that extra orb.
Yo, what's up, Chris? Oh god, I just realized how like short I am on orbs.
Thank you for saving those moles.
I need 9 more orbs.
Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
I wish I was paying more attention to my orb count when I was leaving the basin.
Yo, somebody new learning a speedrun of Jack and Dexter.
Oh, is
Yo,
it?
what's up, Glenn?
My nerd 6979.
Screw it. I'm going back in the basin for more orbs.
They just went live.
I can get some orbs real quick.
There's this new runner, Rhoda S runs.
Yeah. Never before seen.
Rhoda sniper rifle runs.
Must be a big fan of Rhoda Escape. He's got like the same freaking polar bear or whatever as well.
I'm sorry, polar bear?
Also, this is gonna be shitty.
Oh, I got this one. Shit. Are there any more orbs in the basin that I didn't get? There's like, I think there's one orb I didn't get in the basin. That's annoying. Oh god, I'm short by 5 orbs. Do I grab orbs on the way to LPC and backtrack?
I'd get the 5 and Lava 2.
Oh, you're right. I guess I can grab the Oracle cells after LPC and Boggy. It's not exactly ideal, but I've never had this problem.
Are you kidding me? Are you? God damn it! Why? I'd never fuck this up ever. so fucking hard about that, man. Jesus Christ.
I will never know who's at the door.
That's 2 runs dead to IPC.
As long as I don't take any more damage, so I can do partial skip. Ow. Well, gotta die now. I really am kind of curious as to who's at the door, though. Although, if it was somebody that, like we knew, like, they know that there's other ways into our house. Like, they don't have to go through the front door.
Oh yes, I know how to break in.
Yes.
I also know how to break in. You just punch the window.
Yes.
Just flip inbounds.
Yeah, killing Larry automatically gives eco, so that's not an option. Oh wait, how did I not grab that? It's morphine. Hey, you can come on in. You can hang out. Honestly, if like anybody like that like I've met like through the Jack community or anything, like just like somehow randomly showed up in my town and asked me to hang out, like I don't think I would say no.
He's just like, no.
How did you find me? No, get out of here.
Just, what the fuck, man? You've jumped through a few windows before, like forgetting your keys in the winter. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever jumped through a window. I've definitely vaulted a counter, but I was just kind of screwing around at work. Just because I could. I almost considered using Siri on my phone to text my dad. Just being like, hey, I can't check to see who's at the door, can you get it? Are you the one?
Or hell, even just text my brother and be like, did you order food? Yeah, exactly.
I've never ordered delivery for anything.
Shit. Damn it. I got goddamn button clip first try, but like I slid off of the part that you're supposed to punch off of, and so I wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, that's what always happens to me. I hate that trick.
Yeah, button clip is the way.
If you spin twice, you could probably get it.
Yeah, so I just didn't start spinning soon enough. But it's not like I can, you know, it's not like I could do something other than button clip.
I think you could do better.
Just pause the timer. Yeah.
You think you can
It'll be
pause
fine.
better.
Ah, god damn it. I hate trying to like pull back during putt and clip too, just to make sure you get the standpoint and then clipping back in.
I goaded him. Nice.
Come on, man. There we go. Took me long
Poison the
enough.
whole darn bitch.
Alright. Damn it. Trying to get the roll jump onto the first slide is a pain in the ass sometimes.
The roll jump onto the first slide.
Yeah, that way you're like walking down the slide instead of like sliding down.
Oh.
Because if you slide down, there's a box that one of the like spinning lurkers will break around the chamber, and you'll just automatically collect the green eco for whatever reason. Ow.
Do we know? Yeah, oh, that's trash. That happened to me in Orbalist. They broke out freaking orb crate while I was on the slide. It was like, here's your orb from 7 years away.
Yeah.
Oh, garbage fish, man.
Dying there's fine.
Do we want to keep pushing? No, I don't want to push. Do we know how much Das has looked into hardfish? Or no?
Not off the top of my head.
Look at the bottom of your head.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, I still dream that there's a way to get hardfish in like regular fish game, like in a run before you beat the fisherman. Like that stack that like counts your correct number of inputs, and like when correct inputs equals 8 or whatever, it turns on hardfish. Like if that shit works during like a cutscene, you could do it before the cell.
Just manip yourself hardfish for your run.
Yeah, and at 200 it would just end, hopefully. Or, you know, you might just get the fish that ends at 8 billion and then you lose 7 years time loss, but...
Just spend 7 years. You're like, when can I move on with the roll?
Alright, that was a good LPC overall. I lost just a little bit of time to having to die. But overall. Yeah, I think I'll just get Oracle after I do Boggy. Which, even then, being short on orbs does kind of suck, just because, like, I also have to have orbs when I go in the Hub 3. So I can buy the goddamn mining cells. Bro, I love new fish skip.
Wait, new fish skip?
Yeah, it's when you do the boosted off of the top one, where there's like a rock that's like, if you're like just right of it, the fish will spawn on the right side, and then you just fast swim to the pontoon instead. Blue did it during a bingo match. Or, like, he showed it off during a bingo match, because it's like, I guess
Yeah,
that
and
like, he had found.
I saw like it briefly and then I never saw it again.
Yeah. But it's like, it's literally free.
So is normal fish skip.
Okay. Your point?
Well, you can skip fish game, Rhoda?
Yeah. You just play a different category.
Oh, you just do yak cows?
Yeah. Oh no, you have to replace all 8 cells in this.
Oh wait, yeah, never
Yeah.
mind, yeah.
Bro,
It's a lot more
just do
than
boat skip. Wait, you guys not know about that yet?
Dude, freaking... Apparently, because I'm in that Discord where like they're doing all that weird shit, and apparently the developers used to be able to like freaking drive the Misty boat.
Bro, what?
Potentially. Yeah.
They had the keys.
The thought is like, you know, the path that it takes in the cutscene. The thought is they recorded like the line for that with like actual like a human driving the boat.
That's actually helpful.
That's why
Yeah.
they suck at parking and they adjust it out of cutscene.
Oh really? Do they? They probably do.
You always spawn really far away when you're coming back.
Yeah, it's always super far away. And then you just
Oh
kinda
yeah.
hope
Oh, it's like yeah. I see what you mean. Like after the cutscene, it kind of like wiggles back.
yeah.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Ow. Taking damage early on when you're doing backward boggy sucks.
This is shit.
I like how, like, after Endless Fish was found, like, one of people's next concern was finding endless rats. And it's like, rats are hard enough on their own. Why do you want this?
Yeah, hard mode rats would not be possible. Like, you would have to also like edit like the eco cooldown so that you could shoot faster or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be fun though, like a sped up rats or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it if, like, you know, like, the shooting the eco was a bit better. Like, in theory, like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but... To just be like, yeah, I want hard mode rats, like, what do you mean? Rats sucks enough some days.
Some days. Nothing quite like a Sunday rat game.
Like, you know, if you enjoy rats, you know, I got nothing against it, but if I'm on good pace in a hundo run and I fail rats, like, that's enough to send me over the edge. God, I should have practiced the flat out of bounds clipping. Come on. I hate it because I literally only need flat out of bounds for orbs. Ow. Oh, come on, man. Also,
No!
I'm a coward
You've
when
gotta
it
be
comes to rats.
fucking kidding me, man.
I'm a proud coward.
Some more time on this. Ass my ass.
God, that always catches me off guard. Gotta adjust my chair too.
I gotta adjust my chair. You gotta be kidding me. Let's get those orbs.
Great moves, kid. I knew that
I'm gonna lose
time
more
record
time
would
here, but it's
fall.
fine.
Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
But what if it wasn't fun?
Yo, what's up, Naomi?
Whoa, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
Yo, Andy, thanks for following. Alright, now time to backtrack to get Oracle cells.
Those are really shitty cannon shot if I worked.
Dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs.
It's all good.
Each power cell I contain. Here is another power cell for your quest.
Face lasering.
For your sacrifice,
Like,
I offer you
laser
a power
hair, LASIK, like... I feel like that could be multiple
Laser.
things. Either way, it sounds kind of badass. Laser hair.
Me.
Okay.
Shittiest birds ever.
Stings like a
I was
bitch.
gonna save time here.
I can imagine that. Okay, just wanted some extra parts.
This is such a fucking horrible signal.
Good God, the fact that I did not fall from that. Oh. Oh my God. I love that emote morphine.
Fuck. Would have had enough to go. Had I just not screwed up the boulders.
I lost some time from LPC, Boggy,
You
and
fucking kidding me.
having to
Holy
backtrack
shit.
for Oracle, but it's fine.
Oh, I forgot. I want to do no FCS soon.
I need to like take a day that like I have extra time and just do nothing but Scoutfly boosted.
Scoutfly boosted. Awesome trick.
Alright, and now let's not take nearly 10 minutes to do mountain paths. Hell, I can do it faster than the 6 minutes 48 seconds I have as my goal.
Alright, that was extra shitty, and somehow I almost saved time.
Although I gotta say, trying to do the Mountain Pass race without picking up any blue eco, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that much.
God damn it. At least I collected it after I got the scout fly. Even though I didn't like where I was at. It's fine. I do kind of hate that, like, you can't take the first shortcut in Mountain Pass, like, at all.
Like, first shortcut?
Yeah, like the one where you take the jump up to where that, like, blue eco vent is, and it's got a bunch of
Oh,
wooden
yeah, you
crates.
can't go that way.
Yeah, like, I'm sure there probably is a way to do it, but it's stupid hard trying to dodge, like, any of those
don't do that.
boxes.
I mean,
Unless-
I don't think it would. I guess it would still be faster if it worked, but
Yeah. But
Making
it's like, at the same time, I think,
unnecessarily harder.
yeah, that, and like, I think, like, the amount of time that you would spend trying to do it, it would just make it harder. Or it would just make it slower.
Oh my fucking shit. This is the worst fucking run ever. Imagine the game is literally pissing on your grid.
God. Oh god. Alright, I just need to ignore everything else. Can I still win this race? I think I'll barely win it.
I can't believe this game. This game blows my ass.
Oh man. I barely won that fucking race.
I just tripped after time loss. I don't know. I don't get VTubers. I don't understand it.
yeah, dude. I don't. You should understand them, dude.
Oh my god.
But did you say you don't get VTubers, dude? Or
I
didn't
don't
you used to be a VTuber?
No, VTuber.
Oh, VTuber. Shoot.
I don't understand it. Just don't see the appeal.
I don't necessarily like see the appeal of like, you know, like wanting to watch that over anyone else, but like I understand like, you know, wanting to not show your face, but wanting it to be more personal, I guess.
Yeah. Or you could just be like me and have a GIF.
I would VTube as like a tomato or something.
What the fuck is this slowdown? Oh my god, this is crap run.
So I
This
just
is
saved a
level lock
shit ton
run.
of time in Mountain Pass. That was awesome. Oh, and apparently,
Oh my God.
you know that second to last scout fly in Mountain Pass? Apparently,
Yes.
if you get it on foot, the camera would just go underground.
Yeah, there's a few like that. There's also like I think 3 of them in Basin that do that.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I know at least the top right one right when you enter Basin does that for sure. I was experimenting with that cell not too long ago.
What am I doing? I'm playing like crap.
That's where it's like I had to skip that scout fly just to win the race, and then just like grabbing it and then like that was just funny.
Also, I have like no lives too. fine now.
Alright, time for Spider Cave, where I could save a shit ton of time here. Which even then, like, the hard part of Spider Cave is Dark Cave.
If you kill the big spiders, you instantly get eco, right?
Yep.
Yep.
But technically, if you kill them and get the eco but die, without like collecting anything else, technically your run's still valid.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, but I guess.
Yeah, which it's just like, I don't know, like there's a part of me where I feel like that's a bit BS, just because it's like, okay, you just made it easier at the cost of dying.
Well, the thing is, people don't even like run the category. Oh wait, because the spider doesn't even respawn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if the spider respawned, then it's not as bad. But the fact that you could technically just kill the spider, take the time loss, and then just go through.
Yeah. That's where it's just like, because I did that yesterday, where it was like I just kept dying over and over, and I killed the spider by accident, and it's just like I'm not loading. So it's just kind of
like unfortunate to lose your run that way, but like I feel like also you kind of sign up for it when you run low eco, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's where it's like the run I did yesterday is still technically valid, but that's where it's like there's a part of me where I almost feel like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
But it's whatever.
Okay, we go to
Right.
Jason.
I mean, the harder you make it, like the less, you know, people run it, and like nobody runs that category, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll probably save another second or two on that basin.
Yeah, Dark Eco wouldn't count because you can't collect it.
Are we gonna get a third run to die in LBC? Find out.
Light eco doesn't count because it's not eco, it's a cutscene trigger.
I mean, that's like an argument that I think makes sense with that.
Change all categories to have one extra eco.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you call it an eco, then just, like, the argument dies and, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, instead of calling it, like, 8 eco, we call it 9 eco, like, oh well, you know?
11 eco.
Yeah, I guess 10 eco sounds cool. Fair.
Is Jack 2-3 low eco a thing? Not that I'm aware of, but I don't think...
What is eco? And oh, you just low Jack,
it'd be
dark Jack eco?
Yeah, it'd be Dark Jack and Light Jack in terms of 2 and 3.
I mean, like, you start as Dark Jack and Jack 2, like, I don't know if that would count, but...
Yeah. I mean,
It was
I
like instantly
think...
nope.
Well, that's where it's like, I think it would technically be like a circumstance of low eco, where it's like, you have... Like,
Well, okay, you can actually skip that, but that would make the category absolutely terrible.
you can skip the Dark Jack bit at the beginning.
Yeah, you can skip Rescue Kid. Or Protect Kid, you don't have to do that mission.
But I'm guessing it involves like a lot of stuff that makes it a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to get misquoted on how precise it is. I think it's 1, but I'm going to say an extremely precise reset warp with no visual or audio cues.
Oh.
Like, the moment you, like, hit some trigger or something. Like, I don't actually know how precise it is, but if I had to guess, I would say it's 1, because if it was, like, 3 frames or something, I feel like world record would go for it.
Right.
Like, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. I failed this shit again?
Yeah, Chris is saying it's a test right. Ouija said it's like a 1 frame. Kinda.
Yes, yeah, I would assume it's
yeah,
1 frame.
that sounds fucking awful.
It's really cool, but and also it doesn't really like. I mean, it saves time, yeah, but like the load for some reason is super long, so it doesn't save as much as you would think it saves.
Right. Oh yeah, that's another pain with Dark Cave is the first spider with the 3 little spiders. If you kill any of the 3 little spiders, you will also collect that Dark Eco, or not Dark Eco, the green Eco from them.
The Dark Eco.
This is such a trash.
I have Jack 2 in the brain now.
Yeah. Technically that's skippable. Outside of that, I don't think there's a spot where you're like forced to get eco, but it's like.
I mean, there's different things where it's like different things will drop. What's it called?
Well,
Dark eco, and it just kind of gets magnetized to Jack.
Yeah, it's like you have blue eco the entire room.
Yeah, which that just sounds like it's even more of a pain in the ass than it should be. I got through Dark Cave without screwing up.
I wonder if Jack 1 low eco, but like having eco the entire time would be like possible up until final boss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, no. Obviously don't count the blue eco that you permanently have, but like, you know, avoiding like all the green eco fragments and stuff.
I have no idea.
Like, are there levels you just straight up can't enter because you would like open up like an eco box? I feel like there are.
Getting to Misty would be kind of hard.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh, actually, no. You can't carry. Wait.
Alright, no problem, Berg.
Whose
So,
video
like,
did I watch where they have like infinite blue eco the entire run?
That was me.
Oh,
Well, wait, you mean live or no? Not live.
I don't know. I don't remember where I saw this run.
Oh, I
It might
did
have been
it
a raw
live.
video.
I did it live in a race, but I think it was against like Polly and Doom. Dude, it's the claw fight bugs out so hard.
Does it really?
Well, cause you start to fight him and he's in the shooting boulder phase, but you have blue eco, so it builds the bridge, and then claws like clipping into the bridge, and it's
Oh god.
an interesting time.
I
Also, do you idle with blue eco or no? Can you does that like make idle deload impossible?
Doesn't last long enough.
I don't know.
Well, if you have it frozen forever, it lasts long enough.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I think that'd be a question probably like Katara, Bobby. That or, you know, you just kind of set it up and try it out.
Yeah, I mean I could test it, but like, is it known if you can idle with?
Ah, okay. I have 207 orbs. I need to collect 153 orbs in Snowy so I can have, or I don't need to collect them all in Snowy, but I need to collect 153 more so I can get the minor cells.
Said, do I lava walk this?
I mean, I would say you don't, but I understand if you do. Go for it.
I need to eat, so maybe I will just like finish this one.
Yeah, 'cause, like if you can't start another, I'll maybe just keep it like resetless even if you don't PB.
I'll go for crackhead strats though. I know I have a golden spider cave that I need to get.
Oh, God. I do think one of the biggest pains in the ass with low eco is like when it comes to Snowy and doing the blockers. Or not the blockers, what's it called? The dudes that you have to kill with red eco normally. I can never think of what they're called.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was close.
Dumb shit, man.
Shield dudes. Yeah, let's go with that.
This is gonna be really bad. I'm gonna lose even more time. I just have 1 health.
I completely forgot the split spider cave, which would have been a huge gold. I'll just manually enter it in later. Just see where I would have ended spider cave.
You fucking serious, man? Getting every disadvantage thrown at me.
Puny, but my balls are humongous. I'm talking watermelon-sized balls with a titanium outside and lead on the inside. What's up, G?
Excuse
What's
me,
up,
what?
Tub? This is Tub being Tub.
Are we posting that copy paste again? Damn it. I wonder why more people don't do this strat.
I have such a hard time getting this.
The underneath thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it. I don't know why people don't. It seems faster.
Yeah, if you're right there.
Yeah, it's Rhoda and Zed.
Like, it seems faster. I mean, I guess it must not be, because...
What are y'all talking about?
I never see, like, Josh go for it or something, but... when you break that tether in Boggy and you can go, like, underneath it and just do a crouch uppercut to the cell, instead of, like, jumping over it.
Tether number 2, or...?
There's too many Boggy routes, but, like, the one near the frog.
The second one going forward. By the bats.
By the frog, after the pulse.
Okay, yeah.
I have time save here. 20 seconds. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling. Shit. Oh my god, this is so slow. Fuck it.
Lava Walk's also nice to, like, kill your run if you just want to kill it. Like, damn, dude, I want chicken tenders. You just go for Lava Walk and, like, get a good chance for chicken tenders, you know?
I want chicken tenders. Time to send a lava walk.
Come on, man.
You know, I think that's
game.
perfectly fair. You know, I want chicken tenders, therefore I'm gonna send a lava walk.
Burned twice and then died after the ledge grab.
Damn.
You ledge grabbed really far left, though.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. I am gonna go make some food, and then I'll be back in a bit.
Alright.
Wait, who's learning? You said? Rocket Boy?
My nerd 6979.
My nerd.
Oh god, who was the casual that was going through Jack 1 and, like, didn't know how to deactivate the blockers, and somebody, like, told her to jump on top of them? And it was like, she was like, no, because that bounces you back. And then, like, she tried it one more time and, like, got it perfectly and was just astounded. Like, I remember seeing a clip of it, and it was just funny to watch it.
I don't watch casual Jack players.
I do, but it's kind of interesting.
I saw somebody doing Jack 2 casually last night, and I was like, huh, okay.
This guy's got like a freaking purple precursor orb as his channel points. He's here to stay, dude.
I like him. Purple orbs.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright. Orbs I got. I need roughly 90 more. A little less than 90, but still.
He's got to be doing.
Yeah, going onto like a casual stream and like helping them out if they're having difficulty or something.
I mean, that's fine. It's just, I hate when I'm in a casual stream and then someone else joins from the community and just like, bro, do a boosted. And it's like, come on, man. Like, they're just trying to have their,
Yeah.
you know, first casual playthrough or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's where it's like, if anything, it's like, I'm usually there just to be like, just to kind of like lurk and just see how they play it and everything, and it's like, offer help if like, you know, like they're having trouble finding something, like an orb or something like that.
Dude, you know where all these orbs are?
Yes. God, I hate the blockers on the ice so much.
Oh, he went for a sketch movement. It looks like he's practicing. I'm trying to figure out if he's practicing no LTS or Honda.
Where is he at?
He just Spider Cave. He just got the cell. He's okay. Looks like.
Yo, nice, Chris. Good gambles. Alright, I have 313 orbs. I need 47 more. Yeah, I can get the rest of them from Snowy and then I can get more in Volcanic Crater. There's a few here I can grab still.
Hello, Jag and Daxter fans. This guy's a boomer watcher.
See, I don't think I split there. That's my problem.
Hello, Jak and Daxter fans. Boomer here.
Damn it. I hate the gondola skip that you have to do for Low Eco. Really? It's only faster to load if I screw up and like die down there. Man, not the Hondo slander.
What? He's talking about Hundo.
Oh?
Yeah, he said he's learning Hundo and he's like...
Honestly, I think Hondo's a perfectly good category to start with, just like in the sense of like knowing where everything is.
I mean, I feel like you pretty quickly learn where everything is if you do like no LTS and stuff though.
Yeah, I mean that's what's like, I think Hundo and no LTS are good categories to start with.
Yeah, and I mean it depends on why. There are other categories that are decent to start with too.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Genji Plus is the worst. Get your movement real good, but at
NG
the same
Plus
time,
works.
you kind of like miss out on experiencing all the levels the game has to offer. So
Yeah. I mean that's where it's like I liked learning Hundo first, just in the sense of like I could learn where like everything is. Like it's like I already knew where everything is just from being a casual, but
yeah, I kind of wish that I wish Hundo had like a deload in it somewhere.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Because then it would have most of the tricks outside of like LTS and FCS, of course. But My Hundo run has lava walk in it, so that's cool.
Is it really?
Yeah, not even trolling either. Like, I might be intoxicated, but it was not trolling when I did it. Like, so I'm in a call with Do Milk, and he tells me the entire route, and I get to Claw. I kill Claw.
Mm.
I mean, like, you know those platforms that spawn afterwards?
Right.
I've just never, like, really jumped on those platforms in, like, 30 years. So I kept dying, and then he's like, bro, just do lava walk. Forehead, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So I killed Claw, and then I lava walked past the platforms that you need to, like, jump on first try.
Oh my god. There we go. It's collecting a little bit of extra orbs, it's fine. I am on solid, like, 145-ish pace, probably. Like, I can get a 143, but I'm not going to be too confident in it.
This guy's like, Josh is insane, and it's like, yeah, he is.
Yes, we know.
Yes, that is correct. You're not wrong.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out. Gordy, wouldn't it take less time if you dug too? Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs you know.
See, the more and more that I keep doing low eco, the more I keep wondering where the hell I split Snowy at. It's like the run that I got yesterday, I split it on the final scout fly in Snowy. And then today I was like, okay, maybe I split it on the secret cell and crater.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still not sure.
I got it this time.
So now I gotta go and look at the run I did on Friday and see where the hell I split then.
Power cell. Yeah, what he said. That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power.
I mean,
cell.
I think I had more orbs when I did it on Friday, so I wasn't spending extra time collecting orbs in Crater. So I think that's what would make my gold possible if I split on the secret cell. But other than that, I can't figure out where the hell I split.
Hosting you for 10 minutes. Oh, is that gonna be a new spam bot thing that comes in? That's really annoying.
What?
There's like a spam bot in this guy's chat that says, I'm hosting you for 10 minutes with like emojis around it.
Oh god.
And like it uses the word host too, so you can't even like really like you know, filter that out.
Right.
But it's like a text emoji of a star, a heart, and a star, and then it's like, I'm hosting you for 10 minutes, star host, star.
I don't think it's a split at minors just because of like, I got pretty close to my gold there. I think it's just like I split on the secret cell and I just didn't have to spend as much extra time collecting orbs. I think I'm just low on orbs this run.
Well, you talk to miners in that route, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I usually split on talking to miners when you talk to them.
Yeah. But that's where I think the gold that I have, I think I split on talking, or I think I split on secret cell and crater, just because like that's really where like Snowy would end, I guess. Hang on, not those kinds of miners.
Oh, we're going. Damn. Okay.
Yo, I've played that game. I love it. I would love to play more of Satisfactory. Oh, that was almost first try. Yeah, if I could have a lava tube gold with first try oranges. Oh, god damn it. Yo, I'll take a third try oranges.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Look, running against it though.
Yeah, no, it's gonna suck running against it, but I think I'm like starting to get the feel for it down. So that's where Bert was like saying to me that like oranges is definitely more like a feel-based thing. Would oranges skip be faster than any other cat? I don't think so. Not with like the setup that you would have to do and like how fast you can destroy the oranges. Like if you get like good shots on them. Like I don't think it would be faster at all. Maybe if you suck at shooting oranges and can somehow do that jump pretty easily.
Yeah, cannot shoot a casually intended orange, but can do.
Yes, it can do this skip. I would love to see that. You know what, screw it, I'll do a hundo run with oranges skip. Just for the hell of it. Oh god, I barely missed that yellow eco. Okay. Whew. That's like a 6-minute cold right there.
There might be some version of orange skip that is fast, saves time in some category, but it's not found yet, if that's the case.
Yeah. Alright, now if I can just get the last bit of Citadel, like, pretty fast. Like, if I can get, like, blobfish really fast, this can easily be a sub 140.
With blobfish?
Yes, it's what they've, like, deemed the strat of, like, falling off the side so that you can get back into the final boss.
Oh, did Blobfish Martian Blobfish found it or whatever, so he named it after him?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably Martian Blobfish, because I know he was doing like a lot of weird shit the game not too long ago. Tell you what, he's underestimated. He's got like quality YouTube content and stuff when it comes to Jack.
Damn it. I'm doing that second spin too late. Fuck. Come on. Oh, that looked good too. Shit. Oh, I spun way too early. I think I'm spinning too early in the last one. There we go. Okay. It wasn't super fast, but It'll get the job done.
The at least optimal hundo routes are like hard for me to like memorize though. I don't know how people do it.
Oh damn, I got that one frame. Oh, I did one too early. You shitting me right now? Bullshit. Bullshit, that was too early. Whatever. Alright, now this fucking second phase of boss fight sucks for Low Eco. It's like, it's a combination of trying not to take damage and then like waiting for the little green eco droplets to despawn so you can collect the blue eco. Oh, this fucking sucks. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna try starting out of this side. I think starting it on this side works better. Alright, if I could just stop fucking this up. I think I can technically bop Ruh. I don't remember what his time is for Low Eco.
Get that rub off.
That one's gonna take a while to despawn. That one will despawn sooner, but it's not like I could do anything about it. Cool. There we go. Yeah, if somebody wants to check to see what Ruh's time is. I don't actually remember off the top of my head, but I know it's around like the 140 range, I think.
Ruh has a gunless time, doesn't he?
What?
Ruh, he has a gunless time, I think, right?
I think so? Oh, he has a 140, 136. Ooh, this will be close. Yeah, Ruh's done gunless. There we go. This is gonna just barely bop Ruh, I think. Like, this is looking... Oh. This will be like a minute bop.
Minute bop's pretty decent.
Yeah. As long as I don't collect that green eco that's in Final Boss. Which I haven't had to deal with that so far.
Fine. We'll save the world, but do it quickly before I change my mind.
140.12. Jesus. Damn, that is a decent PB. I'm actually really proud of that.
Oh, let's go. Wait, you just finished?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the GGs, y'all. God
But
damn.
does that put you like third in low eco? Because I'm thinking like, oh no, Stellar ran it.
Yeah,
too.
that would
So
put me fourth?
fourth, which is
No.
not bad. The
No,
other
I'd be
three
fifth.
people are
Looks like I may have
Russ, 6, and
do have what it takes to be hero.
Stellar.
Yeah, it puts me in fifth with about 14 minutes behind Burke.
Oh, yo, get the Burke Bob.
And that's where it's like, my big goal is like, I just want to get somewhere around 130, which 140 is still pretty good. I'm proud of that.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage, now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Yes, Gaul and Maya.
Let me post these motherfucking splits.
Probably